Alright, so we got Team Buckethead against Team Bshenk. Team Buckethead just coming off a win. They did lose to Team Bshenk last week. See if they can take the win this time. Aurelia band, Camille band, those are for Bshenk. Vigar band for All My Wings.
Still a lot of pressure and focus being put in the top lane. Looking to make Irish comfortable up there. I mean, looking to make Irish comfortable up there.
Yeah. They might
Nico
need Fiora
band.
here. I'm not sure if the last game scared them. But we'll see. Game?
Interesting.
Oh, no, that's against Bshenk. Never mind. I thought it was for Irish.
Does Bshenk really play a lot of GP? I guess I don't remember.
He does. He's been playing it recently, and he's good on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the impressive thing, is it's such a hard champ.
Yeah. They're just targeting him. It's 3 champs. We got a new ban against Wings. So I go.
Right now, focus is all in the top lane and in the mid lane.
What do you think Buckethead gets Gain here?
No, they took the Swain. I think that's their protected ban. I don't think they want to give that away.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody plays Swain on their team, but
There's a possibility that Detail support, right? There's a possibility he could,
yeah,
but
he could. He has a big champ pool, so they just take the Swain. Now their protected ban is Ziggs, but they don't have to take it because Kip can play a lot of different.
It wouldn't
mages.
surprise me if they pick up the Tristana Alistar combo they've been working on.
Oh,
not sure.
Nico called it. That's Tristana.
Thunder's jungle? I don't really know his pool very well, like what he plays.
He plays Kha'Zix, Warwick.
Okay.
Mostly those two I think are his mains, but he can play other champions also, other tanks. Yep. There it is, Alistar and Tristana.
You go with the call. Very aggressive. They're looking for all ins. Alistar's pretty good in Swain, able to knock him out of a team fight potentially. But yeah, definitely a lot of kill pressure with the Alistar Tristan. Looks like Bucket's going to be on the Vi. Going to be able to dive those squishies in the back line very easily.
I wonder if they just take the pike here. Well,
It worked pretty dang well for him.
Yeah. Smurfy could play Morgana or Lux, but I'm not sure what combos work, what champions work well with the Swain bot lane.
Oof. Is that Wings in the mid, do you think?
Brand.
Yeah, that's Wings.
Yeah, he's been playing Brand a lot since the new patch. Oh, they're putting Thunder mid lane. Kip does not play Fizz, I think.
No, I don't think so.
That means Kip is gonna go Zac jungle, I think.
Or dare we say Nunu?
I've only seen him on Zac, I think, in the jungle.
Okay, I've seen.
He plays.
I saw him on Nunu a few weeks
Zac
ago.
and Set.
Okay, yo, his set's really good. He could pick that up.
Oh yeah, there you go. I didn't even think about the set.
And since they banned Morgana, next ban might be Pike, I think.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see a Pike ban. Not sure if there's any other worthwhile junglers that they need to ban from.
Yeah, so they looks like they know that Thunder is going mid lane. So they're
Yep, so they ban out Kip's Nunu. Smurfy's going to get the Morgana ban.
oh, that's the Fiora.
And
ban.
Irish.
They don't want to deal with that again.
I'm gonna throw something out there. It could be Fizz playing in the jungle as well.
But it also means that they're counting on Irish playing Urgot top, so they better have an answer.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Fizz jungle. I know he's received some buffs. They've been buffing a lot of champions for the jungle, but
I don't think it is a Fizz jungle, but it is a possibility.
Yeah, there's that potential.
But Fizz is one of Thunder's main champions. Silas ban. Oh yeah, that's another top ban.
Yeah, they don't want to
Bshenk
see it.
could get Mordekaiser. His Mordekaiser is actually really good.
Mordekaiser into Urga isn't the best matchup.
Okay, so that's that jungle. So it looks like Bshenk gets the counter pick.
I can see it being either Urga or Garen here.
Probably your guy is more comfortable, maybe, like going into into a blind pick.
Yeah, into a blind pick, I feel like. Honestly, I feel like Garen might be better in a blind pick, but we'll see.
I just want to see Bshenk get mad and go Akali.
Blitz.
Super pissed.
Blitz doesn't seem like a good matchup against that.
I would agree with that. You're not. I mean, you're not going to want to pull Alistair anywhere. You know.
And then if you do hook Tristana, she's just gonna jump out.
Yep. And Fizz is a trickster. You know, like there's.
And you don't want to pull a set into your team either.
Mm-mm.
He'll just pull
Like
someone
Aaron.
else.
I'm thinking the Mordekaiser, but I don't really know what else he can pick.
He might pick Teemo or something like that. Teemo, Lulu.
Oh, I could see he was playing Lulu lately in the top, just really liking it.
Kale.
Yeah. Well, Lulu did get nerfed in the last patch, but yeah. I have never seen him play Kale, I think.
Yeah, I've never seen him play Kale.
All right, good time to scout him.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one. Good CC on both teams. I think Team Buckethead's going to have a little bit better, especially that vibe brings a lot of CC backline dive, and the Blitzcrank from Smurfy is going to be very powerful. Some on the Swain with the E.
Did you want to introduce the teams, Chaser? I think this is a good time to do it.
Do what? Introductions?
Yeah, introductions right now, yeah.
Yeah, let's go through it really quick. We got Vi, Lord Buckethead. We got Swain, Master Wattage in the bot. On my wings is in the mid lane. Smurfy's Blitzcrank support. Garen, Irish White Boy top. Cobb 12, Tristana, Majin Boom on the Alistar, Fizz, Thunderpants, Set, Kind of Sniff Your Undies, Kale, Life Aori in the top lane. Let's see what they can do. Interesting matchup. Gonna be a good game.
We could pause now, or are we talking regular?
Looking at it, I like Bshenk's team more.
I do too. I was just thinking that same thing.
Yeah, me too.
They have a good early game, they have a good mid, and a good late game.
Yep, good insurance policies. Like we talked about that bot lane. Very strong.
I wonder how long they're gonna do the Swain bot lane for. I'm pretty sure
I
some
think
mid
it's
laners can
A
take Swain.
comfortable
And they-
champion,
Yeah.
and it's not a really high pick champion between the whole competition.
But
Yeah.
it's going to become a repetitive pick, so teams will notice. And so when their first pick against somebody else, like they can't take Swain, right? You could flex them into support or mid lane.
Even top lane too.
Yeah. So I wonder if I don't know what else he plays, like Lucian or.
I definitely.
I think he plays
Same on
Lucian
the-
based off the protected ban from last time.
Are you talking wattage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes
That's-
Ash a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
he
at-
plays
that's
a lot of Ash.
games on Senna.
Yeah, so I'd love to see him on some Senna. He loves playing
Silver,
usually
yeah.
support, but
I didn't really Senna was so high up there, but I knew Ash and Silver were too.
Keep going jungle really surprised me here.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
pick.
That's really not what I expected.
I wonder if they were expecting the brand and they want to counter it with the Fizz, because that was an immediate lock-in, I think. They
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it
the Fizz
was.
immediately.
so yep, ban the Vagar, expect the brand.
There are also no swaps on Bshenk's team. They all just pick their own champions.
That is interesting.
Yep, they had the right matchups. They knew that they got their bot lane, they wanted it first, left that open, and then yeah, they knew that On My Wings was on brand, so pretty good draft from Bshenk.
For lane matchups, how do you think this is gonna go?
That'd be interesting. I'm not really sure about Thunder's
feel like-
Fizz. Like if Thunder's good on the Fizz, like that could be pretty
Yeah.
insane.
I feel like Bshenk's bot lane kind of just wins it.
Yeah, I mean,
They just have so much more pressure in lane.
Yeah, and Kabu's Tristana is pretty scary. Yeah, for Kayle, I think if Garen can't really do much, right? Because Kayle was just gonna Q the Garen and
Yeah, it's gonna
just poke
slow,
him
have the
out.
range at level 6, the ult which protects against the Garen ult, the
Yeah.
healing as well.
Like damage-wise, they have crazy amount of damage on Team Bshenk. Like
They have a really good team fight on the side of Bucket though.
yeah, amazing team fight if
Bucket's
they
Vi is really good also. He does a lot of damage on the Vi.
Yeah, I'm with. Was it Michelle that said that? It's pretty terrifying.
if they can keep them grouped for like a good brand ult, if Bucket can keep Aori grouped, that's going to be really the difference. But even then, they still have a lot of movement. Like we said, the Tristana can jump out. Alistar can, bot people out just to get out of those ults. Keep the ults from spreading on too many people. We know that the buffs are super strong. The brand E now spreading no matter what. And gaining extra mana back. That was a couple patches back, I believe. Getting extra mana back in lane. So
Yeah, looking at the summoner spells, there's no TP on Team Buckethead. So late game, like no one's gonna be able to match the Kayle. I think she does have the TP advantage.
Irish is definitely looking for a kill lane.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at that ignite.
It wouldn't surprise me if Bucket repetitively ganks the Kayle to put her behind.
Yeah.
Especially before 6 here.
Yeah, they're both running Conqueror, correct? Vi and yep, Garen are both running Conqueror.
Alright, let's see if Team Buckethead can get an early kill like last game. Looks like red side is pinging the top, yeah. Well,
They're looking to invade top side.
yeah, blue side is pinging over there also, so Bshenk.
They're trying to go get Kayle right away.
So this could be a kill on the kill. Is she gonna go in the
Bshenk
bush?
is walking
Nope,
close
he's
to him.
backing off. Okay. I guess his senses are firing off. They are coming around. I don't see anybody. Oh.
well, Irish
Now
going
he
to get
sees
caught.
him. Well, he was a little delayed on that back right there.
Got him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Irish
God.
with the
This is
first
really
blood.
bad on Bshenk's part, I think. He did
I think that was
see him.
he didn't flash. Like he was running and then he got pulled in. No,
He
pulled
flashed so
in.
late.
Yeah, he could have just flashed away and not gotten pulled, but instead you got pulled in, then flashed, and still got followed up.
Even when
He
was
also
here,
moved
like,
super late at the
yeah,
bush.
because he saw him like a maybe good
He
2
saw
or
him
3
like
seconds.
at the red.
Yeah.
Like he just didn't move.
Yeah, they really shouldn't have caught him coming out of that bush and seen him in the first place.
He could have been alt-tabbed, but which is kind of bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I hate
It
to
wouldn't
see it.
surprise me if Mel goes for a level 2 gank here on Kayle as well.
Yeah, because that's a flash down, right?
Yeah, no flash, especially on Garen who can flash silence.
We have Kip coming, invading Bucket's red. They do have it warded, but nobody is rotating. Well, Blitz is going right now.
I don't know if I like that idea.
He's just pinging for help. Okay. Wings is moving.
Alistar might be moving up.
Set looks like he's gonna get collapsed on here.
Okay. Yeah, he gets off safely.
Just on a heal there.
Okay.
Yeah, Swain's down all or both summoners.
That's first.
Oh no,
yeah.
Fizz.
They're already up 1,000 gold. That's crazy.
Yeah, Bucket's team does really well with early game aggression, it looks like.
Yeah. 3 minutes in, 1,000 gold. That's pretty impressive.
I mean, Irish doing a good job denying CS just by freezing the wave, and then it's going to crash. And he's, I don't think Kale will be able to pick up enough of it.
That was a good damage from Thunderpants.
Looks like he's got Flash Ignite. Didn't have to use it. Able to get away this time. Bot lane's pushing in.
Irish with the early game ninja tabbies here.
Gonna deny a lot of that early damage from Kale and any kind of extended trade. Plus, between that and the Conqueror, should be able to stay pretty healthy in any extended trade. And we know that it's going to take Kale a little bit of time to get to 6, be able to do any ranged attacks. So, very safe early game for Irish. And still scales up late. I mean, the Garen tankiness is real. So, we'll look for that and see how that does. Early game CS, everyone's fairly even. Slight advantage for the Tristana. She's up about 20 CS. So, trying to bring it back. Balance that gold difference.
Yeah, they went from 1k down to 500 gold.
So a pretty good swap. Looks like we're going to look for the gank in the top from Undies. Landing some damage. Making sure that Irish doesn't get too cocky up here. Huge wave crashing up against him. I'm not sure if they're going to look to pressure that at all, or if they're just buying Aori a time for a back. He's got a couple, still got a couple charges on his corrupting potion, so feeling pretty good. Kind of the same thing that we expected from last game. APC Swain not farming quite as well, but still.
And I think it's fair to note too that APC Swain, they're definitely looking for the mid-game team fights when they pick something like that. They're not really looking to completely dominate the lane. They're willing to sacrifice for that mid to late game power spike of team fighting.
Absolutely. It's an ult from Wings onto the Fizz. Just trying to poke him down, keep him off the wave. He's up about 16 CS now, so I was hoping to keep this Fizz kind of back. And within kill pressure, he's got Flash Ignite. Bran does. So does Thunderpants. So pretty even in the mid lane. Aori hitting 6, so ult up there. Giving him the little bonus to his range in the extended fights. He's going to need to scale up if he's hoping to stick around. Keep his team in this one. Drake is up. By looking for a play. Perfect
Nice
buffer there by Cobb. Keeping the Blitz from pulling her too deep.
Flash exhaust down by Smurfy there.
So a little change in pressure. They're going to be able to keep pushing, but all in all, Bshenk's bot lane staying pretty healthy and staying in good position. And now it looks like Master Water just caught out. He's going to get these. He's going to get the stun. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Too aggressive, out of posture, a little too heavily against that Alistar. We said that there's a lot of kill pressure with that Alistar just on the bot lane. And sure enough, they see him out of position. He's got no mana. He's got no flash. But he did have his flash on the mid. In the meantime, they're just going to go hop over to Dragon.
Bucket looking for a steal.
Ooh, nice pull onto the Alistar. But once again, this is a very...
Did they lose the dragon here? Yeah, they lose the dragon.
Wow, and then Team Bucket pushes him off the Drake and gets it for themselves.
Yeah, and heal also, I think the heal was kind of wasted.
Yeah, the heal by Cog 12 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think he was trying to do it to get Alistar back, back into the pit, or what or what do you think he was doing it for?
I think he
There's
was
gonna be
just
a
trying
lot
to
of
keep him alive.
miscommunication there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of split priorities and what they're trying to do. Scaring into Bshenk. Bshenk has his ult up. Oh, but We got On My Wings up here, dealing a
He
ton
really
of
timed
damage.
that stun well.
Oof,
Wow.
holy cow.
Ooh, yeah, that's the ult from the brand. That's the Ignite.
The
And
Ignite from
connecting the
Brand
game.
Garen, both bolts as
Yeah,
well.
Bshenk a little late on his flashes. I think he could have he could ulti flash, right? Mikhail?
Mm-hmm.
I think he should have to get out of there.
I don't think there was a point. Both of them still had their flash up there.
Oh, too hard ja. Manu game
I don't know if he was ready for that damage. I mean, On My Wings timed that stun after the pillar so well.
Very
That was
perfectly.
even tough to see.
And then uses the stopwatch against the Fizz, gets out of the Fizz ult.
Yes, baby.
On My Wings really having a great start here. He's up 2-0-1. He's up
His
about 10 CS.
can't think of the term. His emote game is on point as well.
Gotta love that.
Gotta
If you
love
don't have not worked on your emote game lately, then you are not in the right league. You need to be going A++.
Oh, mierda.
Ideally, teams are coordinating their emotes, but we haven't got quite to that level of dedication yet. Some trades down here in the bot lane. Miss on the Blitzcrank pull, but still putting in a lot of good pressure.
Oof, that damage.
Majin Boom really just smacking around that Swain, not afraid to jump on top, knowing that there really isn't a lot of damage follow-up. As we said, without an ADC in the bot lane and without Swain being...
Looks like Vi's in the top lane making a gank.
Cobb's just going to keep shoving it in, really keep the harass up. High comes top.
The
Doesn't really
CS
find
difference
anything.
between the jungle and the AD carry right now.
Yeah, Swain is definitely struggling to keep up in CS. And in the meantime, kind of sniff your undies, keeping up with Swain, but by Lord Buckethead, about 20 CS as far as that goes to the Tristana. Tristana's feeling healthy. She's got the BF sword, feeling really strong. Bran got the Seeker's Arm Guard, going to keep scaling up with that. It looks like Irish is building a Trinity Force, and it looks like Aori is going to go for the Hextech Gunblade to start off. Gives a better sustain in lane, good damage split, so no problem with that. Overall, the damage split is pretty good, like we said.
Ooh, is Set gonna be here in time? Got a flash out of the Garen.
Good flash by the Garen.
Yep, instant flash, doesn't want any part of that. On My Wings looks like it's caught out here.
He has his flashes up.
And another flash from the Tristana.
Oh, but now it's a little counter. Let's see what we got.
Looks like the cow is going down.
Fizz comes out, not enough. On My Wings picks up another kill. 3-0-1 on the brand. Very healthy, doing very well. More pressure. Ooh, looks like Smurfy pulls out Thunder, but now it's too deep.
His team there to back him up, though.
His team's there quick.
Shutdown. Swain comes in.
Big kill.
Oh, his land gets a W. That's going to be a kill on that. That's going to be the shutdown. Very
If
huge.
you're looking for more, what was that interaction?
The wall's too thick right there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how did he not get him through there? That
I didn't realize that there was even a thickness.
That's thick with 4 C's.
Right.
I was thinking for a second there that was some weird interaction with the Swain pull, and if he clicked him right in the middle of that pull, that it stopped him. But it makes more sense that the wall's too thick.
Yep, never seen that interaction before. Let's see. So now Bucket's getting back up. They're trying to get to that 2K gold lead again. Up 4 kills, up a Drake. Yep, here we go. That's going to be the Rift. That's going to be some of the pressure they've eked out in these other lanes coming back for him. Going to give him some good plates here. Good pressure. Ooh, and the pull on underpants. The silence. The ignite.
Very
That's
dead.
too much. Gets going to get taken out. Master Waters in the meantime looking to get dumped by Cop 12. Nope, going to take it back there, but in the meantime, going to have to back again, furthering that CS gap. It's up to about 50 CS at this point, so...
A little surprised there, too, that Cobb did not go a little harder on the Swain. He had his ult as well as his heal.
Really, yeah.
I think he pretty much easily could have even gotten that kill, but...
Yep, I think you're right. I think he could have picked that one up if he'd gone a little more aggressive. Maybe wasn't sure if it was worth it or if there was going to be some other follow-up, but... Meantime, clearing out vision. Overall, at this point, it looks like Bshenk's team has a little better vision line, kind of through that jungle. But I mean, even then, Bucket still's got some going on. So we'll see what that converts into. It hasn't really converted into too much for him yet. So we got no objectives really up at this point. Mid turret for Aori's team is only at one plate left after that rift came through. So we'll see if they Buckethead looks to make a play through that way.
Bye.
Back in the bot lane, we got
Got the
Vibe.
counter gank.
This is the counter gank. This is what they're looking for.
Wow.
This is huge. This is huge. Aori's team gonna
Big
double
counter
onto
gank
the
from the
top
set.
12.
He blows the
He
heal.
turret, blows the heal, gets the knockup.
That's probably gonna be the end of the set. Oh, the cow takes
Oh, there's
aggro.
one more turret shot. Oh,
Got
no,
him.
it flashes to the wave. D-Town. Isn't it worth it for the Majin? Boom. Really tried, but
That was a
They're
quick
up
draw
to it.
turret. Holy cow.
they're about to do a ton of damage on that bot lane. That Tristan is just going to eat through that turret in the bot lane. There's no more plating. Plating has fallen off now that we're past the 13-minute. Gets the first turret. That's a really big, bringing it back to 500 gold difference. But another Drake for Team Buckethead, so they're going to be pretty happy with that. In the meantime, another rift's coming up. You can see that Bucket is pathing towards that way, going to look for the blue buff. Not sure we're going to pass it on to Wings, but Wings is caught out here. Nope, that's going to be too much pull. Ooh, a nice pull from Smurfy, but not enough follow-up damage until here we go. There, yep, the Bucket comes through, picks that one up, keeps it even in the mid lane. They're going to bring up the Swain, try to match this mid. Oh, another pull from the Smurfy. Let's bring him in. A little good trade there. Definitely alleviates a lot of the pressure in the mid lane for them. It looks like Red Side's going to do a few backs, perhaps, and Tristan's going to go back, spend some of that gold she's been making from that first turret, and keep up pressure. In the meantime, Irish is up here just whacking away at this turret. One second at a time, but oh no, here comes Majin. Boom! And the ult's going to come through for Aori. It's going to get the Hextech trigger. Going to slow down Garen.
Smurfy for the counter.
Garen's so fast, just runs right away with that Q. They don't have a lot of hard CC once Alistar's gone through his combo, so not really a whole lot to do, but still get some good chip damage on the Garen and keep up some pressure. Oh, yep, and that was already the Rift Herald going over to Team Bucket, so a lot of pressure mid. It's going to be the turret there gone. First turret down for Team Buckethead. And getting their own 1k gold advantage for I think the first time that we've seen them leading the gold advantage. Or no, were they? Anyways.
They were up 1,000 at like 3 minutes or whatever it was.
yeah, they were up that early. So they're back to that point. Still keeping it pretty close at this point. We're 16, 17 minutes in. Both teams are kind of feeling out. How are we feeling about win conditions at this point? Looks like Brand is going to be doing a lot of damage. Building a little conservatively at first, expecting the dives from the Fizz. That's why he's got that Zonia's there. Gives him some survivability. But in the meantime, we know that, like we said in the beginning, Kayle is going to be scaling up really well. Tristana scales very well. So how do we feel about how team fights are going to be going from here on out?
Oh, I think the object on Buckethead's team is going to be to get rid of this Tristana, who is the most farmed person in the game. Going to be hitting those power spikes, so I really expect the Vi to be altering her almost every fight. If she's allowed to free fire like
Alistar
this.
actually buying a lot of team time for the
Yeah,
team
he
to
did.
show up.
Yeah.
Yep,
Bought
there's
so much time.
Majin peeled, kept the focus off the Tristana. They do not really have the assassin power on Lord Buckethead's side, so it's going to be hard to dive that Tristana. It really is. I mean, they got to look for the Vi ult.
It might be a little too aggressive here. I think they should just go for the dragon. They don't want to lose that. That's going to put them on soul point.
They allowed Buckethead a lot of time, and they're missing a lot of cooldowns.
Yeah, I think...
Kale still has her ult though, which
Thunderpants
is
is
big.
really up ahead here, getting silenced. Has to
Flash.
out.
Is that going to be enough? It looks like they're not going to contest
I
it.
think so. I don't think they can contest. But you do have Irish split pushing in the top lane, already on that top inner turret.
Whoa. Okay, that was close.
Cool.
Where do they go in the fight here?
Really dangerous, looking for some of those. In the meantime,
Go back. The Fizz is out.
Fizz is out. They got the
Important
Drake.
shutdown going on the Swain.
Swain ult is up, so yep, does get that a little bit of shutdown on the Fizz. It's gonna feel good in his pocket. He's got his Rod of Ages completed. Looks like he's gonna be building zone.
Majin Boom sticking his face out.
Getting caught out.
Shot on the backside.
On the backside.
But there's a vial coming through like we talked about.
Ooh, yep, immediately locked down. The Zonia's coming out from on my wings. Well played, well done, and a little too aggressive there from the Cobb 12 and the Tristana.
I
And,
felt way too aggressive for it being a 2v5 play.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if he had had maybe one or two people that were low, you know, get in there,
The
do your work,
resets and
but it was not well executed there from Cobb 12. But in the meantime, looks like Lord Buckethead's gonna reset a little bit here. Some of their team fight comp is really paying off. Get that mid lane tier 2 and top lane tier 2's down. So they got some great pressure up here. They're up a couple turrets. They're up about 3k, 3.5k gold. Next up, Baron's coming up in about 12 seconds here. So look for teams to start establishing better vision. In the meantime, Bucket's got one deep pink ward up in the red side of red, and in the meantime, Fizz is going to pick up the blue buff. They've got some vision along the river down there, so on my wings is going to go pick up some CS, farm up the bot lane. Swain's coming up in the mid, and Irish is running back up top. Wants to keep fighting up
they're
there.
gonna try and sneak a Baron here.
Do they know the brand is in the bot lane?
Yeah, the brand just cleared away, so I see brand in bot lane. So I don't know if they're
Yep,
gonna look to try and get a
TP.
pick here.
Bucket's coming up mid. He's looking to kind of cheat up on this Kale, perhaps. Maybe clear red, but looking for, I think, a play over the wall. I think they realize now that, yeah, they're cheating up towards Baron. Up in that way. Irish is up there.
Iris checked it out.
Yep, just spotted him out. Thunderpants going in deep, kind of trying to trick around, blow some cooldowns on the Swain. Just going to drop out the ult on the Blitzcrank, but pretty deep. That was don't think that was a very great play from Thunder. He's going to have to get the Aori ult. Almost gets pulled out, still gets killed by the wattage W. The Swain W, that range of that is really ridiculous. Majin's a little caught out here. Ooh, the execute from Irish on the Garen. Well done. Another team fight won. That's 2 for 0. Very nice.
Irish looking for more.
Irish has got blood in his eyes. He's going really deep. Miss from the stun on the set. He's going to hopefully try to get out. He's going to get the flash out. Hold on
That's
over.
a big flash down from Tristana too.
The set's really low. Can't really contest. Bshenk's almost dead on the Kale. Not really much to do there. I think they're gonna have to contest. They have to contest any pressure. In the meantime, Irish is gonna back, and a few resets there from Buckethead side. But we got, it looks like a pushing lane in the bot for Bucket. Looks like it's kind of matched up top. Gonna be kind of just waves crashing into each other. So look for red side to try to catch a wave up there, get that tier 1 down. There'd be a little extra gold in their pocket and kind of keep things going. But in the meantime, Drakes are coming up. Majin's going to clear out some vision around here. Wants to make sure that they've got priority down here. Bucket did make sure to get that Rift Scuttle, so they're going to have good vision. The pressure from Irish up here is going to be pretty hard to deal with. He's got the Phantom Dancer second item. It's going to be really hard to deal with for anyone in any kind of extended trade. So much damage. They're really going to have to put 2 people up there to answer him. Otherwise, I'm not even sure who can really deal with his wave clear. And
It's going to be hard. Yeah, we got the level advantage on Lord Bucket's team from the top, middle, and jungle. Whereas the EXP, the level advantage comes only from the bot lane from Team Life of the Iori. That Garen is going to be a very tough one to stop the split push.
He's going to be tough. And as we said, there is not quite the same degree of CC on Aori's team than there is on Buckethead's team. So being able to keep Irish off of some of those squishier targets like Thunder or Cobb, they're really going to have to invest some serious...
When they're going in on the Garen, they're conceding Soul Point.
Conceding Soul Point to shut down...
It's important. Who's the shutdown go to? On Fizz.
All
Good
right.
one.
Yep, we want those.
Yeah, he does need some gold. A couple of the last engages that the Fizz has tried have not gone well for him.
Right.
And so he needs to stay relevant.
In the meantime, bot side getting pushed in by Lord Buckethead. Bucket's running up towards that Baron. He knows that they're going
They're going to
for
have to concede it.
Yeah, I don't think
They're
they're
going to
going
have to
to
take as much as they can bot.
He's just going to try to answer the wave mid, kind of keep some pressure off there. And then, yep, they're looking for that tier 2 in the bot lane. They know that they're out of position. They just got to get something. Aori's going to back. Their team's heading out. In the meantime, it looks like Cobb 12 and Majin are actually going to go up top to shove. Nope, they're still backing out. They just want a little extra time. They're going to get the tier 2. That's going to be good for them to keep that wave pushed and not just get immediately shoved back in and worry about losing their own turrets for Bucket.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks like from Iori's team, there's only one wave that's pushing, so it's going to be hard to get a lot done with this Baron. Buckethead's team doing a good job of shoving in all those waves to make this Baron as least impactful as they possibly can.
Absolutely. We'll see. It looks like Bucket's up about 3k gold. They're up a couple Drakes, a few kills, and looking to just kind of turtle out this Baron, just kind of let it wait out, clear out their jungle, and probably establish a little better vision line. It looks like Aori's got a better ward river control, but Irish is pushing up top again. Just wants to keep up that pressure, clearing out Krugs. Smurfy clearing out vision in the river. Make sure that he can keep his top lane safe by getting some of those wards in the red side jungle. Yep, Smurfy's kind of supporting that Garen, keeping that vision up there. Yep, you're going to see the Fizz and the set kind of poking around up there. See if they spot on any wards. Master Wattage is on a ward on the Swain, finds it, knocks it out. Going to keep some of that going for them. Looking to push some of that mid. Really kind of messing around with them in the jungle. They're able to drop the W up there, keep vision on them, keep push back. I mean, as we said, Iori are really not able to do much with this Baron right now. They're really just kind of running around in their own jungle, trying to see if they can answer the Garen, but trying to see if they can catch him out. They don't really have the engage tools that I would like to see for this.
He's going in full
They're moving
throttle.
a little far ahead of the rest of his team. Not a lot of follow up there.
Really deep, really deep. He's got that tanky Alistair ult, able to make it out. Not sure exactly what they got for that. Looks like they're just trying to get some pressure on. Go up,
Looks like
gank
they got
out.
the Brandle.
Can the Garen make it out here?
Flash and the
Yep,
Swain
Brand
ult.
back flash out. So
Garen's out.
Garen's out. That's just more time wasted on that Baron buff. Not really able to do a lot. Brandalt is good if they can get a Fizz to maybe jump on him later in a team fight, but still gonna be dangerous to get too close to that Blitz or that Vive. At this point, if we're looking at CS, there is a massive lead in the bot lane. Draw your attention to Swain versus Tristana. Cobb 12 on the Tristana, having no problems farming. In the meantime, Swain does still have a bounty. He's got his second complete item with the Landry's Torment.
These games are hype, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Both teams pinging the dragon, knowing that this is one that Iori's team definitely has to contest.
Yeah, really
That Buckethead's on Soul Point.
Cannot afford to give up this Infernal Soul at this point. And it would be so impactful on the same thing if they're able to get all those reverse sweep the Drakes, then a Kale, a Tristana, the Set are just going to benefit so much from having that, and on the same side, it's going to be a lot of damage from either side that is able to clinch that soul point. So
Are there any more
that's
games
Wayne
scheduled
W.
for tonight?
Flash
Free
is down
firing. I
on
don't know if it's going to be
Boom.
enough. It's a pretty crucial pick right before the.
Right before this soul that's coming up, that's going to feel really bad for Team Bshenk. They're just looking to kind of get a little more vision, not get pushed out too much to their jungle. Wattage is maybe a little caught out here, but that Garen comes
Chana's jump
through
down.
and the Blitz pull. Oh, it's going to be a miss for him.
We have a TP coming from the Kale in the bot lane. It looks like they are going to try and contest this, but can they get in?
Test this. They really need to get in. They need someone. They
Maya's
need
bursting it. The set's got to get in there. And Soul Point goes over to Buckethead's team.
Soul for Team Buckethead. There's the Kale
I don't know
ult.
if that Kale ult on the set is the one they wanted to go on. You would think of more damage like the Tristana or himself.
Yeah, was not
We see 3 people go down.
able to get into that fight. It was really kind of felt like they were just on the outside of it the whole time. Lord Buckethead's team is really dictating the whole pace of this, and what they're pretty much going where they want to at this point. They're a bit of an unstoppable force, if you will. So we're going to see if what Aori's team can really do to stabilize here. They still have some of the scaling. They need Aori to hit 16. Becomes really dangerous on that Kale. But they need the extended trades, and the way that things have been going, they're getting burst down too quickly and not able to take some of those longer fights. So we'll see if they're able to change that. And even then, we know that the Brand and the Garen swing going to deal a lot of damage in those team fights, those longer ones. So it looks like Irish White Boy is going to complete a Randuin's, just kind of help shut down the Kale, help shut down the Tristana. Vi has completed the Death's Dance along with the Trinity Force, deal a lot of damage, tanky, able to get in those fights. Brand has completed the 3rd item. It's got the Ludens, the Landrys, of course, the all-powerful Zonia for blocking out some of those Fizz dives. Up an 80 CS roughly on the Fizz, so pretty healthy.
Well, the Fizz getting caught out here. Blitz pull comes through. Oh, the Vial. Oh,
Time.
Tristana jumping in.
Huge
Gets the
Vial.
Vi. That's a big kill before Baron spawns.
Tries to jump out. Is out. And here comes Aori in the backside. Kale free firing. Let's go. Let's see the Swain ult's huge.
A good fight. Tristana back in the fight.
And this
This
is going to be
Kale is carrying the fight.
Kale
No
is
one
just
left to kill the carries. What a
Irish
turn.
run for their life.
That might
We have
be
40-second death timers on all my wings.
25,
Holy
20
shit.
on Vi.
Could be seeing game right
Huge
here. All from one
Swain
team
push,
fight
and
at
they
31 minutes.
They got the
Kale
cannon.
still has that ult up as well.
I think they're going to look to end here.
Yeah, they got Tristana grenade.
It's going to be a lot of damage. Majin Boom's going to feel really...
Irish White Boy going to try and slow this down as much as he can.
just can't deal with that Kale damage.
Yeah, they're backing out. They have to.
Master Wattage up in 6 seconds. We got the Vi back. Could this be an overstay? Both towers down. They're free fire. They're going for it.
The Kale's going for it. There's
Comes. Oh, can they stop it? Okay, sure they got to kill the Kale. But Kale up. From Smurfy.
Oh my.
On My Wings even called GG in the
It's
chat.
an early GG. And the game is saved for now.
It's a good chance.
Do we have any TPs
Oh,
up on the
not.
other team? We do not. Kales is down for another minute or two.
Let's see, do they have a ward in there? They did not drop a ward.
Did not drop a ward.
And this
Looks like they're going to go. They're going to rush this Baron.
No division. They did just kind of show themselves their hand a little bit by watching the Scry's bloom, but either way, they're going to deal a ton of damage. This thing, the Brand melts through Barons, dealing the percent max health damage. Thunderpants is coming over to the sides, going to see it. Throws over the ult. Almost tries
It's a
to.
worthy try.
That was a very worthy try.
Just look to place a ward in their base somehow. Like even right here will be fine. Click to end.
Yeah, that would definitely be the blue side really doesn't have vision in their jungle. They don't have vision on that bot side really throughout anywhere.
So you have 2 minutes on Elder.
2 minutes up until Elder. Looks
Yeah, I
like,
really think Buckethead needs to look for the ult on the Tristana. I mean, it's good to get rid of the Fizz, but the Tristana is their main source of damage right now. And if she's alive, or even the Kale, they're going to be able to turn any fight that they need to. So it's really going to be locking down that Tristana
yep,
and
the
taking her out of the fight
Alistar,
as much as possible.
the Alistar in the set really just need to look to peel for them, peel for those 2 carries. But that's gonna be the main thing. As we said, the only real dive potential that Team Buckethead's team has is with the Vi. Obviously, you can have the Garen try to charge the back line. You can have the Blitzcrank get a pull, and by all means, Murphy has been landing plenty of pulls and is very deadly on that Blitzcrank. So definitely watch out for those and seeing if they can pull the Alistar into a team fight, make him get chunked out. So a lot of potential there.
Is this a backdoor? No, I think Bucket season. Looks like they were attempting to do a backdoor, but it fails.
Looking for some of those side power plays, looking to see if they can get some. They definitely need that vision. Top side tier 1 is still up for Buckethead's team, so it looks like Majin and COD 12 are going to go knock that down if they get a chance. They didn't really get a lot of deep vision in the top side jungle. I feel like that was a bit of a mistake since they. Oh no, they did. They got the 2 deep wards. They've got pretty good information on what's going on. So they're looking to take that down. In the meantime, looks like Buckethead's team is getting some more vision. They've got the control word on the Drake and keeping that under wraps as far as vision. Oh, here's a pull into the set.
This is how you lose a game.
Kips out of place, gets the...
You see the Tristana and the Alistar looking for the back door.
They're looking for the back door. They're going down. They know they got it. They know they have the power there.
They're going up mid lane. They're in there.
Buckethead doesn't see it.
They're going to
Buckethead
kill it too fast.
They're going to keep him back. They're going to keep him off the backs.
Wow.
And that is
Coming
the
in for the
game.
back door. That's going to be game. They can't back in time. There's too much.
They realized they realized they couldn't win a team fight. They had to backdoor it.
It's definitely worth noting too that there was no teleport on Buckethead's team.
Mm-hmm.